Hey everyone, welcome to the channel where I talk about art, the art process, different sketches, characters that I make. So today we're going to be talking about a few OCs that I've made over the past few weeks. So this is just a practice sketch. This one I pretty much did entirely from my head. It's always good to use reference. Because I didn't use reference, the perspective is off, right? um, you have the horizon line way up here, and this is supposed to be like a dog kind of person, just kind of like in his later years, at clocking off, calling it off at a day from work. So he's like pulling this lever, and he's gonna close down the place for the night, right? Um, so this horizon line is way too high up. This looks like he's on the second floor, and that this is like the first floor, and things are smaller. So that's how we learn. That's how we progress. That's how we grow as artists. You have to make mistakes um, in your sketchbook. This is another one that I, you know, I just kind of thought, you know what, let me do like a crazy perspective here. Try to do like a fisheye lens. Not really a whole lot of uh, time and effort, I guess, put into it. I mean, I did the effort. It was a little bit hard to make this kind of vulture sort of character. Here's the eye, the beak, kind of turning it. I kind of did like try to do like a wild perspective, and didn't go as well as I wanted to. So this is probably one of my favorite recent OCs that I created. Just some, just I guess a underwater princess. And the reference that I used was a this character. I actually used Kuvira from Legend of Korra as a reference because she has a lot of these like military style poses, and I thought those were really cool. So I kind of added one of them into my artwork, and then I noticed that she was a bit too serious here. Um, So I thought, you know what, let me see how the character would look, how this character that I'm creating would act, and, storytelling is an essential part of art. And that's something that I'm trying to work on. So, um, her story is basically from the little bit that I've created is that she's just an underwater princess, wants to explore the world, and, I did the skirts sort of flowing as if it were uh, a half dress, but also that's maybe kind of like the skirt goes together, almost like a mermaid texture. I tried to do the front of how she looks, but it didn't really go well. Doing these sort of like um, faces without like the nose that is the average human nose. It's hard to do. It's hard to do faces that are more flat like this. You see here from the profile, you could just kind of just draw it as you go, but from the front you have to do all this complicated shading, and now it looks like as if it were like same species, different person, you know? At least in my opinion. So that, I mean, that's how I added a little sort of jellyfish-ish thing. Uh, yeah, just messing around with different ideas. So this was my favorite one that I've made lately. This is a sort of quick one that I could just go over. This was supposed to be like a bottom row of teeth and the tongue, and then this is the top row. And it was going to be like some kind of box that like unclamps. And just, that was it. That's all I got to. This was going to be like a hand with like this pose, kind of like this. Here's like fingers and the thumb, and it was gonna have tentacles, and it was gonna be a bit semi-horror based. And for the last OC, well, I guess I should say group of OCs. This was just a simple study. Um, Not much to it. This was a cool like creature, underwater creature that I just kind of designed. I've done a lot of these sort of creatures in the past, and I thought it'd be fun to do like another one of the sort. I added teeth, and the thing that I've been studying about, like kind of doing more sea creature sort of monster thing, is or maybe alien or whatever you're going for, is I do the teeth multiple rows. Oh, there's a there's a ant, okay, on my sketchbook. No need to squash bugs. We don't do that here. Anyways, um there's like this uh rows of teeth that I put even inside the gum, because in real life there are certain animals, like a leech, for example, that has many rows of teeth within the inside um, of the mouth. So you can go to real life inspiration to really look into these things. You know, always use reference when you draw as much as you can, because that's how you grow as an artist. That's how you master different things. That's how you grow. No artist, no matter how good, will not use reference. Even if you do a drawing that's not using reference, it's still something that you memorized in your head. So I did feel inspired by this book that I had. I don't remember the exact name of it, but I think it's, it's something about character sketches. So I kind of got some ideas, got some inspiration, and kind of made my own. So here's another character, uh, ant, queen ant, I guess, just doing its own thing. So here's another character that I wanted to make mysterious, kind of play with different shapes. I feel like this little triangle and sort of. I think I was subconsciously inspired by the painted lady from Avatar, the show Avatar: The Last Airbender. What is this ant doing? Let's get you out of here. What are you doing? Okay. Anyways, and then I just kind of did like a quick little goldfish character, and then here there was just a whole nother thing, and that was it. I guess the ant likes ROCs, so good on good on that ant. Yeah, so that is it for this video. As you can see, there's a lot of different pages in this sketchbook. This is not a complete sketchbook, so I'll talk about the other drawings that I've done and the process behind them, and maybe I can even do like a drawing live stream, or just chat while I sketch. So thank you all for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.